everyone. If you saw the last video, sorry it was almost like 2 hours long, but again, we are playing Zionne, currently level 78 Guardian, trying to get to 80. I've already gotten to 80 for armor, so I'm a level 80 armor on this character. I am currently in the Fens of Nathsar. We are fighting in this area near Omen's Call, where I picked up some quests. So I just finished up the city task where I had to fight these Nurgan scavengers. So got that all done. So the other two quests that I have is to collect these plants here and to fight these Lycian bandits, the exiled ones specifically. So we're going to kind of continue on. As you can see, I'm really close to getting to 79. For the most part, we finished up all the quests in like the main first area that you have to fight in. So this would be considered kind of like well, maybe not second area, like third area. Depending on how. But we're gonna kind of have a strategy as far as completing the quest. Okay, just a few more plants that I need. Now, there was another player that was just on the other side near the shoreline that was fighting the goblins, so that's why I kind of moved up to this section. So that way I could just kind of get out of their way. You know, it makes it kind of hard when you and another player are trying to fight for the same thing. I mean, it's gonna happen. You know, there's plenty of people still playing EverQuest II. Alright, so I got all the plants that I need, so we're just gonna kind of come into this little bandit camp, and I'm gonna fight all the bandits that I need. I'm gonna try and do like large groups at a time. Bring out my guards. About 5 to be exact. I have 22. That's why I kind of like fighting in this bandit. Stop knocking me down. Nice thing about mining or so that you know other players I'm just fighting everybody. There's another quest that brings you to this bandit camp, but you have to find a couple items. I think it's quest. fight 7 more. I mean, I suppose we could always still continue to pick up and just sell them. You know, have not much about that. I mean, I do sell stuff on the market, and sometimes you can do it. Obviously, the metals will probably, you know, sell the most. You can probably get quite a bit. But, you know, I don't like how some other players like to really gouge the market. Like, they'll put an item up that they're like, oh, this is gonna be rare, and I want like 32,000 flat for it. Well, the only person who's gonna have that like, the average player isn't gonna have that much money unless they get uploads selling like trade skill components at high prices. I mean, altogether, I have about a little bit 9,000 flat to buy all my characters. So, I mean, I would say that that's not bad, but again, I'm not focusing on trying to make as much money as possible. Okay, so it looks like I got all my bandits, so we're going to go ahead and head back up to Omen's Call to turn in the quest that I've finished. We're just going to kind of jump up here. Kind of take a look at my map. It doesn't look like I need to turn in anywhere else, so it's all going to pretty much be here in Omen's Call.
Hello.
Greetings, traveler.
And then the last one was turning in down here.
Well met.
Okay. So let's kind of take a break, not break, but we're going to open up my quest journal. As you can see, I have just 4 Fens of Nathsar. I just picked up intentional roughing. This is where I have to go back to the bandit camp and look for those items. Itself, it can be located in one of the 2 camps. I have this one where it's closed off their back, where I need to speak with someone, again, that person, Realist. I have still the Realist lieutenants. I only killed 1 of them, so I gotta find and locate 3 other ones. And then I have this one where it's down by the lake, where I fight these Yali in the waters and such. You gotta be kind of careful, especially depending on what level you are. You can actually aggro quite a few of them at a time if you're not paying attention. But I'm gonna try and get this one knocked out. The dog safety is a little bit more and 15 more. And I try to get ones that are kind of close to like them being by themselves, so I'm not pulling more than 2. And of course,
Take me.
myself and then help at the same time. There's definitely been a couple times where I've died or I pulled too many that I can handle at the time. Because I'm a little bit closer to level 80, which is what these are at. It'll be
Waves.
75 and such. Using bow and arrow really helps out. So I can end up going again, being a guardian, I'm like,
Waves take me.
healers, of course.
The waves take me.
Alright, go ahead and go for this guy. Probably get the others in the water here after.
Waves.
Sounds so weird fighting in the water.
The waves take me.
You gotta be kind of careful because so after this battle, we'll probably Alright, 6 more. It looks like one respawns pretty close by.
The
Yeah, making pretty good progress with this quest.
The waves take me.
Let's see if I'm lucky. I should be able to pull these two. Go ahead and head back this way to turn it in.
Hail!
And then the quest you pick up is again for the dungeon, so we're not going to worry about it. Okay, so let's head back to the bandit camp so I can go ahead and finish that one out. What I'm looking for, so this is again, intentional roughing is the name of the quest. I have to search Ixar bandits for any clues they might have, so I have to fight them. I also need to search the weapons and equipment of the bandits so those two pieces on the ground in one of the camps. And then the other one is going to be like an elven sword. Well, the sword is in the camp that's down by the door. The book can be there too, or sometimes the book sealed note, so that's what I had to kind of fight them and search for. So I got that. So all that's left is to look for the book. Get the shiny. From what it looks like, it doesn't look like the books are up in this camp. But I did manage, it looks like, to collect yeah, it doesn't look like the books or anything is here. So we're going to go ahead and head back down this way. What I'll probably do is just kind of jump over this wall. On his way to run to me. Alright, so if memory serves me right, the sword I'm looking for should be over Elvish sword. Fine, I guess I'll fight you. Interrupted. Look. More. Alright, so now I gotta look for the books, which are over here. Alright, and then I just have to turn in the quest. Unfortunately, it's going to be very hard to not fight your way out. Of course, right? Well, I'll just let him do his thing. And I'm just gonna head back to Omen's Call to turn in the quest. If I need this shuffle page. I do not, so I'm gonna leave it there. Now granted, I could tell my mercenary to like leave him alone, but I'll let him fight.
Greetings, traveler.
Okay, and then I get one where I have to signal Thalen True Guard. So the quest is called Calling in the Cavalry. And pretty much I must signal the Terran defenders and defeat the gathered bandits. This one, I have to go to the Rillis Lowland, which if you look at the map is this little section here. It's not where you're fighting, but down here. So I'm going to go ahead and head that direction. Now, up here is one of the other lieutenants that I need, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of him. Again, really good count. Probably best to kind of keep focused on the lieutenant, but right now. Now the cool thing is if you have a good enough package, you can actually buy the rhino mount from the mount vendor here. Alright, so this is where I'm supposed to use the horn to signal. Alright, and then I need to defeat exiled bandit aggressors, which is already located in this. You can see that there's a name also around here too. Some Nurgans. So we're gonna head over to this section, or this side. Alright, 14 more to go. I wonder if that's the same player from before. Since all I really need is bandits, I mean, there's obviously going to be times where, you know, you can't help but fight. But it looks like that one title fight. I'll leave that. That's the bad thing about playing Star Wars over Republic. Go to a certain area, like everybody would be there, and you're like, cool, we're all fighting the same thing. So either you get to the end of the first, Alright, 5 more. God, he's still sleeping. I'm gonna try it. So this enemy is back there. You know, there's that aggro. You need to put this the exiled bandit aggressors. Alright, 2 more. Kind of nice fighting in an area that I haven't been to before. I mean, obviously I've been to this area with my other characters, but like when we got here, my main character got this area to begin with on that character.
Living is glory.
Take a break from EverQuest II. I was playing. Like World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, you know. And so now it's nice, kind of like being an adventure to of course, there's starting areas now and play. Alright, so we're done here. We're going to go ahead and head back to Almond's Call to turn in the quest called Calling in the Cavalry. As you can see, a player was roaming around with some of those rhinos. There's a quest that you pick up in Rillis where you have to go and grab like 3 tuskers and take it back to Rillis. Again, didn't pick up any of the quests there quite yet because I'm not ready for it, but that will definitely be one of the quests that I'll have to do. Kind of keep the quest to a minimum as I move along in the zone.
Salutations. Salutations.
Okay, so I picked up a couple new ones. So I've had Hidden Communications where I deliver the note from Heidel Lawborn. Again, this is going back to the Watch. And then I have to defeat Valrian the Betrayer. Again, that was located in the lowlands. Let's go ahead and we're going to fly back to the Watch to go ahead and turn in the quest there. And then we'll come back and do the Valrian the Betrayer. It's been pretty windy here in Colorado Springs, so we've been having a lot of red flag warnings, fire danger because of the wind. Looks like it's pretty much in effect for like tomorrow as well. That thing is, it's cold today. It's windy, so very easy for fire to start, which, you know, nobody wants fires. Again, that brings me down to just 3 quests that I'm focusing on or that I have currently need to locate 2 more lieutenants. Destroy the betrayer. So probably, it's really hard to say because everything is like equal. I'll probably end up just flying to Sathar's span post and then head my way up to fight the betrayer that I need to take care of. As you remember, I already fought that lieutenant in the last video, so we don't need him. Just need 2 more, which they're kind of found on the road as you head to Rilis. So if I remember right, there's like a lieutenant that I think is like in this section on this side of Rilis, and the other one's like over here. So I don't have to worry about those 2 quite yet. Alright, so back to the lowland, and then the guy that I need is back up this direction. So hopefully I can just head directly to him without having to fight anybody extra, but pretty certain that's not going to be possible. That's just the plan. Using my mercenaries. Like, hello everybody! Alright, so I defeated who I needed to defeat. Hug the wall here. Get past these camps. Ouch! Already gonna head back to open the hall.
Keep living in glory.
Hello.
Alright. Alright, and so that leaves me with where now I have to go to Relis.
Hail!
So we're gonna go ahead and fly there. I'm gonna not pick up the quest there quite yet. I'll turn in the one that I have, but I'm gonna look for the last 2 lieutenants, so I can go ahead and get that one taken care of as well. Again, not picking up any new quests. We're going to head out this direction from Rilith to get to the lieutenant that I need that's over here. And we're going to go ahead and head back. And the last lieutenant should be on the opposite side of Rillis. So again, we're going to kind of avoid picking up any quests for right now. We're going to go ahead and turn in or update this one. Not going to pick up the new one quite yet. Alright, so this is the other side of Rillis. We're going to come out this gate, and the last lieutenant should be off of this road right over here. Yeah, as you can see, he already has but again, you don't have to focus on the other two. This is where you would find the vendor. Unfortunately, he does not want my business because if you look at my faction for Liz, it's still dubious. So it's like nowhere near like the watch or anything. But obviously, as you know, I do more quests. I start to kind of build that up. Okay, again, we're going to avoid picking up any new quests from Realist at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and turn in the quest to their Captain the Falcon. So that way I can get that taken care of. The Flight Master is over here. Go ahead and pick up this page.
Hello.
Fly back to the watch. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and head back to Rillis. As you can see, I still have a city task to fight mountain giants. We're not quite in the area where they're found, so we don't have to really worry about that. Kind of looking over. Quests that I have on this character. we're going to go ahead and pick up all the quests that it has to offer.
Hello.
Now in here is where the trade skill is. So as you can see, you can get work orders from the preparations officers, Achilles, which again would give you faction with them. We're going to go ahead and pick up this one, Sky Spy, where I have to release the trained hawk to spy on the Sarnok. Again, it's going to help faction with Rilis, and of course help with my trade skill level. Head back this direction. Now you have to kind of be careful on Rilis because in this building is an epic person. Whatever. This person is aggro. I meant to hit escape, not the attack button. But anyways, yeah, so you want to avoid going in here. There is a quest where it brings you out to talk to this guy. Luckily, that's not within range where this guy in here is going to fight you. I don't know if there's at any point this epic stops being aggro to you, no matter your character, class, side, like good or evil. That person, that Dominus Ryle is aggro. I would imagine or I'd hope that if you became like super revered or really good, like the most points that you can get with Rilis, that person or that NPC, enemy, whatever you want to call it, stops being aggro. But I have yet to get there, so I don't know the answer to that question.
Well met.
But for the most part, everywhere else, you don't have to worry about having to fight anything, especially these Trollvarg mercenaries. It was kind of a little off-putting at first when I first came to Rilis. On the first character when I came through this area. I was like, great, like, they're gonna attack me, but they didn't. So. Most of the pages that I'm picking up I probably already know or have, but it's good to pick up anyways, because then I can share it with my other characters. And as you can see from my videos, there really hasn't been that many players roaming around to begin with. Granted, it's a Wednesday afternoon, most people are probably working, but even on the weekends when I play, there's not really a whole
Good hunt to you.
Well met.
Okay, so I believe that is pretty much all the quests that I have to pick up here. So as you can see, there's several areas that I need to go. So we're going to make things simple. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start with this, where I fly back to the watch. That's where I release the hawk. But before I do that, I'm going to take a quick break. So again, thank you so much for joining. I know that we've been playing for about an hour. As you can see, I'm even closer to getting to 79. I just picked up some quests here in Rilis, and then we'll pick up from where we left off.